Hey guys, Chris here, and yes, we are back with another LEGO Mario review. Today we have this one, which is the Piranha Plant Power Slide. Pretty cool set. This one is more of a play feature than actually any buildable characters, but is it worth the £25? Well, let's find out. Okay, so quickly taking a look at the set details, it's set number 71365 and the name is Piranha Plant Power Slide. It is obviously from the Super Mario theme and it was released August 1st of 2020. Contains 217 pieces and it has a recommended retail price of £24.99 in the UK, $29.99 in America and €29.99 in Europe, which gives it a price per piece of 11.5p in the UK or 13.8 cents in America and Europe. So it is a bit more pricey again on this one, but again it is a LEGO Mario one and they do seem to be a bit more expensive than your typical price per pieces of other sets. Okay, so interestingly enough on this one, you're actually getting technically 4 buildable characters, which isn't too bad for $24.99, but 2 of them are kind of built into the playability features. So we'll get on to the buildable characters first, then we'll look at the other printed and the barcode stuff that you can get in the set, as well as then showing the actual playability features, and we'll add the start and end slide and have a go of the level. So first things first, we'll show off the Goomba again. Now these guys are pretty common in the sets. They do all have different printed faces, so this is the printed face you get in this one. Pretty cool nonetheless. And there he has the barcode on his head. So if you guys didn't know, Mario jumps on these guys' heads and he scans the barcode using the light on the bottom of him. And that basically lets him know whether he is worth a point or anything like that and interacting. Again, these guys are all built the same, but they have these 2x2 little feet tiles that they go on the bottom, which is pretty sweet, and then everything else is buildable and on basically 2x2 tiles with this guy. So that is a printed piece though, no stickers. The only stickers in the set are these ones, which are factory put on, and they're not really stickers, they are these really high quality laminate barcodes. Okay, so that is the Goomba. Next is this, and this is the first time I've got this guy, so I cannot wait to actually take a look at this one. He's a really cool character, and it's obviously a Koopa Troopa. Now you don't get many of these in these sets, but he's actually a very common figure in LEGO itself, and I really wish this guy had got a red shell, because I know you can get him in 2 sets, and I wish they did have a variation, but he has the printed nose piece here, as well as the printed belly piece here on a rounded 2x2 tile, and then he has a printed eyes there on a 1x2 brick as well. Pretty cool. Then he has this exclusive kind of green shell here with the barcode on the back, so Mario has to knock him forward and then hit him on the back there. He has the green version of the Goomba's feet, and then he has these yellow arms as well, which are basically just clipped in. If I can get one off. Very similar to the minion arms, so they're just clipped in like that with a connect piece into a modified 1 brick. So pretty cool nonetheless, and he's a great figure to be getting for this set, and this is the cheapest way you can get him. I believe he's also in the Guarded Fortress set as well, which is a much more expensive set, almost twice the price actually. Now the next one, I'm going to take one of these off, but there are 2, one on each side, if you can get it off the slide, and this is a Piranha Plant. Now basically the Piranha Plant is just the head, and then it's on this connector piece here, but you could easily make your own little bottom for him to make him look more of a display piece, but he's really nicely built up here with lots of cool teeth and stuff made out of the pyramid shapes, and it is quite nice. Okay, so one of the reasons why people might miss out on this set is actually the fact that you can get the Piranha Plant and the Koopa Troopa and the Goomba in a completely different set, which is the Guarded Fortress, which is much more of a display piece. You get a lot more value with, I think you get a bomb arm as well in that set and things like that. So people kind of maybe prefer to get one or the other. This one is the smaller price option, so that's kind of cool in that sense. But also the Piranha Plants are a slightly different build. There's one big one in that one, which I will do a comparison when I review that set. But this one is more of a smaller one, whereas that one has more of a link with a play feature of pushing him back into the warp pipe, which is pretty cool. This has a different play feature, which is using this little, I guess it's a track thing, which we'll get into in a second. But now we'll get into the other barcodes. So this one here has a time brick here, which is on this really nice display piece here with the bricks. And you can take that off quite easily, but it is a time block on a 2x2 brick. And then it has the actual barcode on the top. I believe this allocates maybe 15 seconds. I have to double check. I think some of them are 15 and some of them are 30, so I have to double see what that is. But a pretty cool piece nonetheless to get in the set. So that goes over here. We also have the one on the actual tram track or the little cargo carriage thing as well. This is what Mario sits on, and that is a one that goes left and right on a brown tile there. And this has a unique song that I haven't heard before, so if you guys know what the song is that it plays, let me know, because I haven't heard this one in the Mario, so I don't know if it's just for this level or whether it is from an actual official LEGO Mario game. So other than that, we have these pretty cool pieces, which are these new ones on these rounded 2x2 bricks, if I can get them off. These are kind of nice spiked pieces. These are new. They were also in the Desert Pokey set and a couple of the other desert sets as well. But really nice to see in these sets. So other than that, we have quite a lot going on for $24.99 actually. And this one's one of the sets that I was going to miss out on because of the Guarded Fortress. But kind of glad I got it. I think it's got lots of cool playability. So let's add Mario, the start pipe and the end pipe, and let's have a go at how the level works. Okay, so we'll start Mario on the warp pipe. There we go. So you can hit the Goomba straight away. You can hit the Goombas as many times as you want to gain coins. And then if I hit the back of the Koopa Troopa, you actually have to hit him twice, and then you can get as many coins as you want after that. And then over here, I'll get the timer. And it says again 30 seconds, and that's so you can have a go on this level. So if I put him on the right way around. And basically what you're supposed to do is try and keep Mario in the middle to gain coins. And if you hit the Piranha Plants, you it gives you a kind of a delay, so you're not getting all the coins. But as you can hear that song, I've not heard that before, so let me know in the comments down below if you know where that's from. But other than that, you can basically do this as long as you want until you're near the end of the level. So I think it's a good way to get a lot of coins if you wanted to try and beat high scores and stuff. Because you are gaining quite a few coins here doing this. As long as you don't hit the Piranha Plants. Ooh, close there. Don't know whether it's going to tell me if I'm going to run out of time or not. But there we go. Let's get off the slide now. And go to the end goal. So we'll see what we got there out of doing the Piranha Plant slide. 41 coins. So that is a really great way to gain coins in a level if you wanted to do some more competitive levels and try and up your score. I think that's a great one. But other than that, yeah, that is basically the playability features of this level. Okay, so what do I overall think of this level? I think it's actually really, really cool. You do basically get 4 buildable characters, which is quite nice. These aren't obviously as complex as the likes of the Koopa Troopa or the Goomba. Actually, they're probably more complicated than the Goomba, but they're not quite as nice displayable because you can't really display them like that. You'll have to try and modify it if you want to do that. Maybe you could take off the little 2x2 brick that's underneath here. That one there, maybe that might be a better way to display him if you wanted to display them like that, and maybe get some of the pieces where you can make it look more leafy, like the one that's in the Guarded Fortress. But other than that, I think it is a cool way to get these Piranha Plants if you're not going to be spending the £45 on the Guarded Fortress. I think if you are getting the Guarded Fortress, this set is a little bit more difficult to try and really recommend, but it is cool nonetheless. It's got some really nice playability features, which I do think adds a lot of fun to these kind of starter courses. And this obviously isn't something that's really in a Mario game, so this is really Lego's take on the Mario game. So if you want to have it more of a actual Mario level, then maybe this one isn't for you either. But I think it's a great set. Again, maybe this one should have been the $17.99 instead of the $24.99, but you are getting quite a lot of playability features and you are getting 4 characters. So it's up to you really whether you think that's worth it. Again, I think this one's probably a 4 out of 5. I think it's got lots of nice playability features. It took me around 20 minutes to build, so not too long to build, but again, if you're someone younger, it might take you a little bit longer. And again, having the interactivity with the app as well as all this really cool barcode stuff, I think does bump up the pricing for this set. But other than that, let me know in the comments down below if it's one that you're going to be picking up or whether you've got any of the other Mario sets and you're excited to maybe get some more. I really hope you enjoyed the video and have an absolutely awesome day. If you enjoyed the vid, then if you haven't already, please like and subscribe as it really helps out the channel. And as always, keep bricking it.